probably better check again. Getting today's video going on.
Yep.
Alright, I got stuff to do. Okay. Jack, come on, I need your help. Those two are still eating breakfast.
They didn't want what I was going to make them for breakfast, so I said you're on your own. So, there.
Okay. Good morning, beautiful people. I am finally done with my build that I've been working on all week. I've been building a chicken tractor for our meat birds. I feel like I've repeated myself every video this week, but you know, if this is the first time watching one of our videos, that's what's going on. Oh, that's a pretty bird. It's like a yellow finch right here. Apparently he likes the zinnias. Our chicken tractors we've used for the past 4 years are just, they've had it. They're done, they're tired, they're rotten, and rather than rebuild them, I didn't really like them anyways, so I opted to build kind of like a big Siskovich chicken tractor. It's pretty big, like really big actually, but we can get inside it. The main thing was, come chicken butchering day, we have to crawl inside there and catch chickens, no more. We have this one, we can walk in there, we can get to the whole coop, we're not bumping our head or putting our hands in chicken poop. It's gonna be nice. All right, first things first, we're gonna grab a couple dollies and see if we can just drag this thing up the hill. Just put a dolly under each side and start pulling. I might go get the tractor and cheat and do it the easy way, but because I don't have very long forks, I can't pick the whole thing up. I have to like get under part of it and then strap it, and I don't want to do that if I don't have to. So let me get some stuff out of the way and we'll see if we can wheel this thing up the hill. I should probably get all 4 of the boys out here so we can push this. This thing's just really awkward and it's hard to get up these hills. So we're gonna see if we can get up this hill right here. I may end up just getting the tractor or the lawnmower, something to drag it up the hills. That's the hard part, is on all these hills. Jack, you're steering. Turn. We're gonna go up that way. Crest right here, I'll get the tractor. I don't feel like breaking my back getting this thing up the hills like that. So I'm gonna grab the tractor and I think I'll pick up like one side of it, like the back side, and we'll put a dolly in the front. That way someone can steer and then I'll just pick it up on the back side and I can provide the push up the hills that we need. Thank you, cameraman. It looks so small out here all by itself. Man, that anthill messed us up. As soon as we hit that anthill, we stopped. I'm not even sorry about destroying it. Well, thank you guys. That was as difficult as I thought it was going to be. I'm just gonna like bungee a tarp over the top until we get the ones we ordered. And then we can put meat birds in here. All right, meat birds. Are you ready for the best day of your life? They're like, what's going on? Buggy, why don't you get down and see the ones that are on the ground? They're like dazed. They don't know what to do. I can tell you right now, this is amazing. Being able to get in here and mess around with stuff. I just got to go get a couple feeders, put the feeders in here. They're gonna feel like it's home. I might put a roost in here for them. I have a feeling they're gonna climb up on top of the water, but we'll see. Well, that is the sound of contented peeping. Look at them, some of them are just laying in the grass, like this is the best thing ever. All right, they know how to use them. Yeah, I'll definitely for sure have to move those up. No more nasty water. No more poopy waters to clean out every day. Water stays clean. I've even got a lid for that bucket.
Yay.
You got water, you got food, and as the day progresses, shade. That tarp will work for today. But man, all's well that ends well. Look at them. Some of them are so happy to be in the grass. They're just like nested down. They're like, oh, this is the most magical thing ever.
Jungle birds.
Jungle birds. Jungle chickens. All right, the time has come. Our cachuchas are finally to the point. These are they're a Cuban pepper. They're not very hot, but they have really good flavor. They actually taste kind of like a habanero, like that sweet, floral, fruity flavor. Not a lot of people have tasted that unless you like spicy food.
True.
This pepper is quite tasty. It's got a little bit of heat to it, but a really good, unique flavor.
Yes.
Like all the peppers I've eaten, this tastes very unique. We like making hot sauce with them, as well as eating them. You can stand out there and eat them off the plant like they're popcorn. We like hot sauce out of these cachuchas, and so that's what we're gonna do. We're finally to the point in summer. We have enough cachuchas we can do a batch of hot sauce. So we're gonna clean them up, make sure there's no dirt on them, probably slice them in half and make sure there's no, like, sometimes every now and then you'll find one with moldy seeds. And
Yeah.
I don't really want that in my hot sauce, so.
Plus we need to chop anyways for what we're doing.
Yeah, we need them chopped up. So, we are processing some peppers this afternoon, so that's what we get to do.
Yep.
So there might be some people who cringe watching me do this with no gloves. You don't have to worry, they're not that spicy.
Oh no, no they're not.
All right, so you're cutting up the tomatoes. Looks like you're almost done.
Yep.
I've still got a lot of cachuchas to go. Plus, we're gonna add some spice to this hot sauce.
Yeah, we will.
I think you need a bigger pot, lady.
Yeah, I do. We are doubling the recipe, so that was a perfect pot until we were like, hey, let's just double
Let's double it. We have so many peppers.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll finish cutting up the cachuchas, and I can just bag them and freeze them for the next batch.
Yes.
Are you sad for those onions?
Oh my gosh, our onions, these are the ones we grew and they're so spicy. Like I've been using store-bought onions recently because I'm trying to use them up. No problem, no big deal at all. These ones are like, die! Oh man.
It's just so sad.
Almost.
Almost. I almost had a white vinegar too.
I got another thing.
Onions, peppers, and tomatoes. When do we add the spice?
In there in the cachucha.
No, more spice to like...
We'll test it, and if you want more spice, then we'll just add a few more peppers.
So the thing that happened last year is when you cooked it, it took what little spice the cachuchas had out.
Yeah,
And so you had to add some jalapenos to get it to even be as spicy as the peppers are off the plant.
I only added 2 jalapenos. That's all it took.
Then it did the trick?
Yeah, so you don't really want to add like a bunch more peppers because it throws off your measurements for the acid to non-acid ratio, but we can add like a pepper or 2 if we need to get some kick in there.
We have some peppers that'll get that job done.
We do. So this is gonna simmer and get all softened, and then we will stick blender it and test it. Eat it with chips. See
Yes.
how we like it. So this recipe is from the National Center for Home Food Preservation. I will put a link to it below. It's a pretty like basic generic. It doesn't call for certain peppers or anything. So we just use whatever peppers we have on hand. Alrighty, while we are waiting for the sauce to simmer and do its thing, I'm going to be chopping up some bell peppers. These ones, because they kind of, a few have some icky spots and stuff. But what I'm going to be doing with these red ones is getting them on trays and dehydrated, and then once they're dried, I will powder them in our Vitamix, and we'll have powdered red pepper powder, which tastes very, very similar to like a roasted red pepper, and it's delicious as a seasoning for our meats and like chicken and beef and stuff like that. So it's a great way to use up red peppers that like maybe are kind of not their best. And then I have other bell peppers around that also I will be chopping and freezing. I don't know if I'm going to get to all of that today, but I'm going to try. The chopped and frozen ones will be good for things like fajitas and Philly cheesesteak, or having diced peppers that are ready to go into soups and casseroles and stuff like that. So I'm going to get started with these red ones, dehydrating, and then we'll see how far I get.
All right, while you're cutting up some bell peppers, I am actually going to take a handful of red ripe jalapenos. I'm going to cut the tops off them, and I'm going to stick them in the pellet smoker and see about smoking some jalapenos. Those in the know, that's called a chipotle. A smoked ripe red jalapeno is a chipotle.
Right.
So.
And then you put it in adobo sauce.
Yeah, then you put it in adobo sauce.
It's a delicious condiment.
So we are having our hand at making some of our favorite condiments, and so we have a handful of, I mean, that's like a dozen. It's like a dozen.
Yeah, it's not very
peppers.
Much. It'll make like one jar.
Yeah, but it's one of those things, if we like it, we'll just wait until all the jalapenos are ripe, and then we'll just do a huge batch.
Yeah.
Ah! Dropping peppers. Buggy, can you film? I'll wash these off since they fell on the ground. Thank you, sister. This smoker, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It just depends on the day. Turned it on. It's got pellets, plenty of pellets. It's smoking. So we'll see.
Do we gotta put white chips in?
No, those little pellets are what provide the smoke.
In my pink.
13, all right, 14 jalapenos.
Alrighty. We've got our sauce simmered and softened.
Dropped a ton.
It did. So now we're gonna blender it.
All right, so this is the little bit you pulled out.
Yep, unspiced.
Unspiced.
So we were talking off camera that it'll probably, like, it will, not probably, but it will develop more flavor as it sits in the jars and kind of like mellows together.
All the flavors mellow together. Okay, like that's actually pretty good.
Okay.
Looks like it condensed down a little bit too.
Yeah, because I simmered it some more. Is there more spice?
Yeah, there's more spice.
Okay, cool.
I'll have to have another chip to be sure.
Just to make sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
I probably better check again.
It's good?
That's pretty good.
Okay, cool.
Ooh, that looks good.
Aren't they pretty?
That looks like November, December, January.
Okay, I guess I got more to make.
So
Suddenly it is raining. We need to check if the peppers are ready.
Chipotles. Oh, they're kind of wet.
Jalapeno, it's raining.
I know, I'm so happy. I'm so happy.
We haven't had any rain whatsoever for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And it is like past probably 3 days, all weekend. We've been like, we're gonna have to water the garden.
Yeah.
Or what's left of it.
Yeah, it's been looking really sad. Whew.
Hope it rains for a little bit.
Yeah.
Something weird has been going on with the radar on the on our weather apps. Our phones have thought that we've been in rain for 3 days. Yesterday we supposedly got over an inch, and today we were supposed to get over an inch. We haven't seen a thing.
Yeah.
It was supposed to start raining Friday, nothing on Friday.
Yep.
Saturday, Sunday, nothing.
And not just that it was wrong, but like the radar itself showed that there was rain on our location.
That was what was weird. You get on the radar and it's like there's red over us, like we're getting rain.
Yeah.
Nothing. It's like
it was really bizarre.
it's invisible rain.
Yeah.
So we are super excited. We'll take any amount of rain at this point. Looks like it's already been enough to knock the dust down.
Yes.
It just like opened up and started raining all of a sudden. Sweet. We'll take it. These are the jalapenos that have been on that smoker all day. All that's happened is they've shriveled up a little bit and dried out. They don't even hardly smell smoky. I guess I'll set up the actual smoker and see if I can get a real... Those are spicy, don't touch them. I'll get some actual wood chunks in there and I'll see if I can figure out a way to cold smoke them. I had all those bricks piled up next to it to make kind of a cold smoker, and it did work really well. So maybe I'll do that. That way I can get some actual smoke on these. All right, so what'd you bake up, lady?
Made some fire cider chicken. Woo. Just topped it with some butter, so it's all buttery.
That looks good.
Yeah. So people are gonna ask. This is just the tomato jam that I made the other day. I think that's hot. The fire cider that I make every year, so it's like apple cider vinegar and peppers and onions and ginger and garlic and all that kind of stuff. And then I put a little bit of brown sugar and some salt. And then I bake it at 350 for about an hour. And then I put some butter on it. And then we eat it with rice.
Looks very... I can't even talk.
You're excited.
Drooling. Okay, so what's behind you over here?
This is one of Brett's pumpkins. So it was actually, some of them were a little bit bug damaged, and so this one was kind of going soft. So we decided to eat this one right away. It's hot.
Right away.
Right away.
And then over here we have rice.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Don't drop it.
You ready to eat?
I guess I am.
Okay, let's do it.
Oh, these batteries. All I've done all day, every time I pick up the cameras, I change the battery.
Life of a walker.
It's like, good thing I have a pocket full of batteries.
Yep.
Need to get a fanny pack.
I can make that happen for you, baby. Say the word.
Nope. Nope. I'll just have, you know, radiation emitted from these batteries just right in my back.
Right, okay.
It's all good.
Fine.
I would rather die of radiation poisoning than wear a fanny pack.
Hey, I've rocked a fanny pack. It's cool. Okay, it's convenient.
Okay, there you go. I'll give you that. All right. Must have been a good dinner. We're all laughing,
Yes,
smiling.
Protein. It's good for you.
All right. I think that's going to do it for today. Actually, while there's a break in the rain, I'm going to go check out the meat birds real quick.
Okay.
See how they enjoyed their rain.
Okay.
So I still need to build another one of these, but so far this is working great. How y'all doing? Do you like that little shower? Man, they get big fast. Having the water attached to the wall is great. They can drink, it's out of the way, And, you know, there's a little bit of poop on it from various meat birds hopping up on top. But for the most part, what they're drinking does not get soiled, which is wonderful. Even with those hanging waterers, they still get kind of gross. This stays clean. I'm pretty happy with this tractor now that we've been using it a couple days. Oh yeah, she wants to go check on piggies. We're supposed to have some piglets pretty soon. Maybe next couple days, maybe right now, I don't know, I'll find out. So, catch you guys on the next one.
Come look at this.
This is crazy.
It's literally constant lightning.
Wow! That went